At this time, please help me in welcoming Mayor Richardson.
I know how George Ariyoshi felt. Only the older folks laughed at that.
You saw that, the older folks.
I meant older than me.
Oh, thank you.
So aloha kakayaka kako. Thank you folks for being here this morning. Welcome Council Chair, Vice Chair Sugimura, all distinguished members of the Council. It's my pleasure today to introduce our fiscal year 2025 proposed budget to you all. First, I want to start by thanking our council members for their service and their vigilant oversight of last year's FY 2024 budget. Collectively, we have begun a very daunting journey navigating through very challenging times for all of us. We continue to work together to address the most complex natural disaster in Hawaii's history as we know. Also the worst wildfire disaster in the United States over the last 100 years. The impact of the Maui wildfires has placed an inordinate amount of demand on the county for both human and financial resources, including rescue operations, recovery, housing, provisioning, debris removal, and infrastructure replacement and repair. These efforts continue into FY 2025 as we start the process of healing our community while continuing everyday county operations on Maui, Molokai, and Lanai. I want to start by sharing that my FY 2025 budget proposal represents a nearly flat budget for our departments carrying out normal county operations. Excluding any wildfire expenses, there's only a 1.2% increase in our operating budget. Let me repeat that again, 1.2%. This year, in response to recovery efforts and the creation of 3 new departments and 1 new division, we're facing a $429.2 million increase to the FY 2025 budget. Now this is a 33.9% increase from last year's council-approved budget of $1.268 billion. Now this is due in large part to the new revenue streams addressing our emergency recovery needs, including the general fund, revolving and special funds, transfers among funds within the county, anticipated grant revenue and other revenue from sources outside Maui County. My balanced budget proposal for FY 2025 totals $1.697 billion. While a 33.9% increase in FY 2025 is indeed significant, this is primarily based on an increase due to wildfire-related revenue and expenses within our existing departments that we're required to balance within the budget. And again, also, as previously mentioned, we are establishing 3 new departments and the new division of the Office of Recovery. My budget also reflects a $153 million increase in FY 2025 operating funds, and just over $146 million, or 95.3% of that increase is attributable to wildfire-related departmental expenses. Now, the creation of the Office of Recovery provides staffing and framework to lead the implementation of best practices for recovery efforts in 6 focus areas: community planning, housing, infrastructure, natural, historical, and cultural resources, economic resiliency, and health and social service systems. Other Maui wildfires departmental expenses include implementing an updated communication system for our police department, increasing 29 frontline firefighter positions in our fire and public safety department, planning, designing, and construction of a new Haiku fire station, including a new pumper truck, adding a dedicated water tanker for Napili, and new off-road mini pumpers assigned to Kihei, Makawao, and Wailea. Maui Emergency Management Agency will also be staffing personnel on Molokai and Lanai and Hana. This is for enhanced responses to those areas. We have also added positions to our Department of Corporation Counsel for wildfire-related information requests and increased legal matters. We recognize and embrace the cumbersome fiduciary responsibility we have to our residents and to our state, federal, and private partners. As such, I've asked all departments to maintain level budgets to the prior fiscal year, where that's possible. In consideration of this request, as I mentioned, our operating budget in comparison to last year, excluding all wildfire-related expenses, again has increased 1.22%. I realize that the impact of the financial implications of the Lahaina wildfires are being felt statewide. However, none have felt it more than our 12,000 survivors who have lost everything. Never has Maui County been presented with a more critical and justified need. And while our county and our state are faced with many priorities, none are of a higher priority than the needs of the people in the town of Lahaina. I and the people of Maui County stand firmly behind our survivors, our loved ones, our friends and neighbors, our kupuna. And my administration and I will not rest until they are made whole again. Another change in FY 2025 is the establishment of the Department of Oiwi Resources and the East Maui Water Authority, budgeted at $1.8 million, and the bifurcation of the Department of Housing and Human Concerns, which were adopted by the Council and voted into approval by our residents in 2022. The Department of Oiwi Resources commits the county to being, and I quote, mindful of our Hawaiian history, heritage, and culture, and fulfilling the philosophy decreed by the Hawaii State motto, Ua mau kea o ka aine ka pono. The East Maui Water Authority will oversee the Nahiku, Keanai, Honolulu, and Huelu license areas, and is responsible for investigating, acquiring, managing, and controlling water collection and delivery systems. The total estimated revenue from all sources of funds for FY 2025 is $1.634 billion. This represents an increase of $442.6 million, or 37.2%, as compared to FY 2024 total revenue of $1.191 billion. As you know, we've requested approximately $150 million from the state and a bridge loan from Hawaii Community Foundation for $54.5 million to directly support recovery efforts, and that includes housing and infrastructure. These new revenue sources are absolutely critical to ensuring anticipated revenue streams can continue to serve ongoing operations for all of Maui County. Specifically, general excise tax projected revenue of $45 million is anticipated to support multiple infrastructure projects across the county, including the Molokai Reliable Capacity Water Project, Lanai's Wastewater Reclamation Facility Plan, Kamole Water Treatment Plant filter upgrades, and North Kihei Mauka Transmission System. Also, as directed by the Council, 20% of these funds will be directed to the Department of Hawaiian Homeland Infrastructure projects. Also, the wildfire disaster has presented most departments with increased needs. Consequently, Maui County's transit accommodation tax share of $60 million will be critical in supporting growing community needs through our general fund. The destruction of the Maui wildfires presented an immense impact to our community, posing a myriad of complex issues that changed everything for our community. Moving forward, in response to this disaster, the County of Maui, with the support of state, federal, and private partners, have quickly aligned to pave a new path forward for Lahaina, Maui County, and the state of Hawaii. This budget was constructed to address Maui County's recovery efforts, critical housing, and infrastructure challenges. It also ensures that ongoing projects and current services continue to be provided and addresses preparedness and mitigation efforts for future disasters. Above all, I believe it is all of our kuleana to keep the people of Maui Nui safe. My administration and I look forward to continued collaboration with you in serving our community. I'd like to say a sincere mahalo. At this time, I'd like to call Council Chair to please receive our budget. Do you wish to say anything, Council?
No.
I don't know which one is starting. I guess it's the
Is this for me to stand on? Okay, thank you. That's for you to sit on. Thank you. Yes.
We'll continue with Council Chair, Vice Chair Sugimura.
Okay, photo please, I can post it.
One's not taking the picture.
Thank you. Okay, we look forward,
Councilmember
everybody.
Cook.
That's you.
Oh, not that one.
Okay. All right.
Wait, hold it.
Councilmember Johnson. Councilmember Kama.
I cannot keep taking no questions.
Oh, better yet.
Councilmember Polton.
Oh, it sucks.
Councilmember Rollins Fernandez. Councilmember Senensi. And Councilmember Hudgens.
Yes, for that.
Thank you. That's what I've always wanted.
So most of you, everybody help me by thanking our.
Oh,
So that does conclude our remarks for today. Thank you, everybody.
Okay.